Hello everybody, welcome to a new episode of Pop Up Make It Fashion. I am Sander.
And look at that nice note you did, and I'm Dennis.
Oh, yes. And today we're talking about episode 5, had to check, of Cycle 3 of America's Next Top Model, the girl who cries when she looks in the mirror.
It's not Sleeping Beauty. Oh no, Snow White. Snow White. No, the stepmom.
Who? In the mirror?
No.
The mirror on the wall? Who cries when you look in the mirror? Okay, whatever.
Who cries when the wall will fall?
It's Kelle. All right. The girl cries in the mirror. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy.
Tragedy.
All right. Shall we dive in? What's wrong with us? Are we talking too hard?
No, it's a different thing.
It's good.
We're talking too hard.
Now we see all the things on the computer. It's going wrong. All right.
Okay, so we start the episode. We
go
to something calm. A yoga class.
Ooh. By Savas.
Oh, yeah.
Savas, their personal trainer.
I call him every day. Like
Savas.
How you doing?
Well, it was calm, but it was not calm for long.
No, because
who enters?
Miss Janice
Dickinson. That's her name.
Yeah, I know.
And she teaches posing, and she says herself,
wait.
With my direction, everyone can become a model. She says something like that. I'm like, what?
To be fair, I believe that. I don't
think that I will become a model by getting...
No, I think you could. She's like, okay, maybe as a person she's weird, but every time when I've seen her model or like trying to, like, she knows what she's doing.
So we have to give her more credit for that. Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I have to. You already do it. You already are doing it.
Well said.
Okay.
But do you know what my favorite moment was? We're gonna pose. Takes off shirts in bathing suits.
That was nice. Yeah. And then she cropped out Jennipher. This was a whole anti-Jennipher episode.
That was totally staged. Like you knew, like, I'm gonna pick 3 girls, and Jennipher had to be like, Jennipher, you get out of it.
Yeah.
Like I had.
They all did nothing. All 3 of them just stood there.
Yeah, but Jennipher, you stood the worst. So just step out of it.
And the same with Kelle. That Kelle was like posing, and your face is ugly. Just hide your face. And then she had to put her hands in front of her. Or not ugly, but she's like, it's all the same. Just hide your face. I'm like, what's wrong with Kelly's face?
She literally said this. This was so funny. Kelle, if you can't do it, just hide your face.
And she did. Poor Kelle. Yeah.
It was so funny. Yeah. Oh well, you can't have it all.
And then the next scene is oh no, wait, Nate.
Yeah. Do you have anything more to say about?
Not about the bathing.
Well,
challenge.
then they go into the gowns, and
Yeah.
I thought that Eva's gown was so pretty. It was really pretty.
Yeah, there were a few nice dresses, but also a few like, what is this? Is this a gown? It was a super slutty.
They didn't
dress.
have budget. Well, they did have.
I do think they have budget this season compared to other seasons, at least.
True.
Yeah, Eva looks good, but Eva is a nice body, nice face. She looks good. I just don't like her hair. I don't like it.
Oh no, I like it. It's very 20s with the curl.
Pixie cut.
It's very Downton Abbey.
No, could be. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, nice challenge.
It.
Yeah.
Well, it was there. It was
there.
And then the funny thing happens because then they go back into the house. Did everyone notice the house is very weird? Every room is very small. It's like it's not a house, but it's like it's a set where they just make different rooms and then just plug them together or something. It looks weird.
It feels almost like a little bit claustrophobic or something.
Yeah, like
it's
a
too
maze.
much stuff.
That's it. It feels like a maze, like a claustrophobic maze.
Yeah, it's like a typical New York apartment. They also say, but I'm like, It's ugly and it's like a lot of stuff and
a typical New York apartment. Look at the apartment. What was the girl's name we interviewed from season 1? Giselle, her apartment. That was.
Oh my God, that view.
Oh my God, amazing,
Giselle.
Amazing. But would you have a typical New York apartment where every room has a different color and it's like there's no
different model team?
That's what it is. It's a set. It's not an apartment. It's a set because there's no windows. There's no windows anywhere.
Oh, maybe in the kitchen there's one.
No.
But for the rest, there's
no windows.
Oh God,
it's a set because if there's no windows, they can film on every time.
Oh, you figured it out.
I think so.
That's why it feels so claustrophobic because it's no windows, nothing, no light,
no vitamin D,
no nothing. Poor girls.
Oh well.
But
Thank God we have Tyra to come
and she
talk
comes
to.
over. Yeah, she's like, "I'm come over to the set." But with these scenes, with talking to Tyra, I'm always like, "Okay, whatever." Or am I missing something? I was like, I don't really listen to what they're talking about. I don't really care. You?
I wrote something down. Huh? Cassie, she don't care. She wants to make television. Oh, I know what it was again. It was that like Cassie was like, "Oh, I love you for caring," but I don't.
Yeah,
know.
because Cassie is a stripper, and then Tara says, "You don't go back to stripping. I will take you off the stage personally and take you home with me, so you won't be a stripper." And then Cassie's like, "Oh, thanks for caring, Tara." Yeah. And then you were like, "No, you don't. You just want a storyline."
Yeah.
Yeah. And then with
Well,
Takara,
it
what
would-
was it about? I didn't even listen.
It would be a good question. Like, does she actually care? Like, because to be fair, I do think you have to care a little bit, but then I'm also like, would you actually pull her down? Would you visit her? Like, okay, do you know what the thing is? I think she maybe does care, but would she? How do you say that in English? How would she do what she says?
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, would you follow up on what she's saying?
And maybe we are looking at the show now with the knowledge that we have now in 2021. It's like a million seasons later, Tyra getting backlash for a lot of things, but also love. Maybe back then, at the beginning of the show, maybe she really did care. Maybe. Because it was only the third season. She didn't know a lot of girls. Maybe she really was like, I'm here for these girls. But
yeah. But then when
later on, she doesn't care anymore.
Coming back to Giselle. I'm so proud that I remember her name. I'm so bad with names. But no, but like when we were talking to Giselle, she was like, yeah, she wasn't always there.
That's true.
So,
and that was the first season. So can you imagine? Yeah, first cycle.
When there was no budget.
No.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she cares that much.
I think she cares for the camera in a way.
Yeah, or she cares for certain girls. I think she cares for Eva. I think she really cares for her. I think she cares for Takara. You can tell that she cares for her. I don't think she cares for Cassie.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way, I think.
Because it's also,
how cool would it be if we could actually ask her that? We probably can never, but like, how cool would it be if you would see Tyra, not like with cameras in front of her, but just ask her, Tyra, in the moment, did you really care, or was it just something that you felt in the moment you had to say it, but then later on you'd be like, yeah, but I could never follow up on that?
I think we will get the answer in the next episode. But in the next episode, Cassie is going to confess that she sometimes throws up.
Yeah.
But that's already a storyline a few episodes ago. So Tyra knows, but she keeps it, like she acts like she doesn't know, just to wait until the camera rolls.
Oh.
So I think that's the proof that she's really like...
Oh, there we go. And there's also something, the whole thing with Takara, when she starts crying, I was like, huh? I didn't get it. I didn't get, like...
I also didn't hear what she was saying, because she was speaking very high when she was crying.
It was like, I think she was crying on the fact that she realized that she cannot change what other people want, but that it has to come from themselves. And I think she was crying because she felt powerless.
Yeah, and also something that she had to take care of all her brothers and sisters. She's the mama of the family or something. Because her parents were not able to do it, something like that. But, okay, this sounds like very that we don't give a shit. But it's more like I really couldn't hear it because it's super bad quality. Because I liked Takara, but I was like, hey, what's going on? That was what's going on.
Yeah, it was just like...
We couldn't follow it.
Explain to us, please.
And we're not American. We don't speak English as our
You're
native
not
language.
American?
No.
Oh my God, what are you telling me now? Are you from
I'm Canadian.
No. You're a
I was with this
Dutchie.
Tyra thing like, okay, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then we see Kelly crying in the mirror.
Yeah, that was just sad.
Oh, she also says like, I think I'm hideous. We're like,
That
what?
was just sad. It showed...
What do you mean sad for her or more like pathetic? What do you mean?
Both.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, I find it sad for her that she's become so insecure in that moment. And it's also just sad because you're making yourself a victim in a way. You're just like looking and crying and like, it's not going to help. It's good to let your feelings out. There's nothing wrong with that. But she literally said to Takara, like, yeah, I've just been standing looking in the mirror for 2 hours and just started crying every time. And then I'm like, okay, you can cry and think about, okay, this is sad. I do not look the way I want to look, or I have something that I don't want, or whatever. But you can also think, okay, let's just deal with it and do something with it, because as they all said to her, you're here for a reason and you are a pretty girl, but you need to work it. You need to work your face.
Yeah.
But she actually says it herself, I think, as well. But like, yeah, I thought first that my snout or something, that's how she called it, was like working against me. But now I realize that I can use it or something because she showed like another model. That's like, yeah, that's where you need to be going. Like,
Yeah.
work with what you have, Kelly. Don't become the victim. It's okay to cry about it. It's all fine, but don't be like, oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. No, work it.
Yeah,
And
she
you
takes
see
it serious.
it pays off because in the next
Yes.
challenge,
The challenge goes, they have to pose in a window with La Perla. That's the name, right? La Perla,
La Perla.
lingerie. La Perla. Okay, whatever.
La Perla.
La Perla. They stand in a window.
La Perla.
I don't know if you have it, but when I watched the episode, it was very hard to tell who did right because I was a little bit like, but do they have to stand in a pose or do they have to like or do they have to do fluently? Everyone did something different, so I was more like, what is the proper way that it's going to be judged? You know, I was a little bit confused by it. I find it very funny that the man said Jennipher is little doll / very doll. No, not doll, like boring doll / very doll. But I like it that Kelly won.
Yeah, but I didn't.
I don't know why, but she did good. I guess.
I thought actually when I looked at her group, because she was with Yaya and Nicole, I remember.
Yeah.
And look at me remembering names.
Wow, you're getting there.
I thought Yaya was a little bit too intense. I thought Nicole did something that I just didn't get, and then later on they were saying like, yeah, you were doing like a 50s pinup girl, something like that.
I liked it actually.
I don't know. I did not hate it. I did not love it. I didn't think any of it. But I thought like Kelly was just like standing there in between. Just like
yeah, but more like she was a little bit fluent, a little bit like, hey, I'm chilling, but I'm posing at the same time. It came across.
I don't know. Maybe the cameras weren't like on it, but I didn't think anything of it. I think personally, if I looked at the group who did, I didn't think anyone was like amazing. I think out of the group, I think Eva was the best, but then she was also just like Yaya, a little bit maybe too intense. But I think out of everyone, she would have been. I'm not sure. I don't have a favorite.
Norel, but there was nothing special. But she looked cute.
Yeah, that's the thing. No one was like, "Yeah, you did it." But that maybe because what you said, like the assignment wasn't clear to us.
But don't you think that maybe they let Kelly win on purpose? That they maybe hoped that it would get some drama in the house because she was doing so bad, and the people were like, "Why the fuck did Kelly win?" That they maybe made her win.
No, I don't.
For drama purposes.
No, because then they would have had Jennipher win.
Yeah, that's true. That could also be.
And to be fair, the drama is already happening in this house. So.
Yeah, because there's no drama around Kelly anymore as a person in the house. She's not hated anymore or whatever. It's okay. Yeah.
Someone actually surprised me when Takara said, "Yeah, what's your size?" They said a number and then like triple D. I thought she would have been like a G. Wait, A, B, C, D, G, H. Wait.
Yeah, G. Yeah.
Yeah, G, H. Something like I was surprised that her.
Yeah, how does it work? Well, maybe it's boring.
No. I know like you have like A, B, C, D, and etc. It's like I don't know the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
A, B, C, D.
But like that's your cup size, and then like the number is like the inch from your waist.
From your waist.
But I also know that if you, for example, have a B75, it could be the same as a C70.
Okay.
Or like a C75.
Yeah, because then it's here bigger around the breast.
Yes,
and then you
in
have
a way.
Yeah.
So I don't know technically. There is an episode on Oprah about it. That's why I learned. It's very interesting. But
and you get a bra, and you get a bra, and you get triple D.
No, the episode was weird. There were like women. Oh, I've always worn like a 70A, but it turns out I have a 70D.
Huh?
Where I'm like.
So then they have a bigger inch around the waist, but they have a very small.
Yeah, they just didn't wear the right size.
I would rather have this a little bit bigger that you can put the melons in the basket. You know?
I'm just happy I don't have to wear a bra.
Oh, God. Well, I gained so much weight I almost have to wear one. I created my own bad boobs. Okay, shall we go to the photo shoot?
Yes, which was also boring.
I liked the concept. It was very fun with the colors, but I think in the end, all the pictures were super dark. It was not very... you couldn't tell who did well. Also with the rollerskates, like...
It was about the bags. I didn't see any bags in every picture. It was just like a teeny tiny little bag.
And what do you think with this? I don't know. I'm not a model. Well, neither are you. But I'm looking at that and I'm like, okay, they have to be on rollerskates. If you are handy on a roller skate, you have an advantage. Is that unfair or fair? Because some people were falling over and they're like, you cannot even come to modeling, you know what I mean? If you're only like scared of falling over.
Yeah, but Amanda, she fell down the most, but she had the best pictures.
Yeah, but if you're not scared of falling, does that make you a good model? So I'm a little bit doubting, is this fair? Because I think in real life, when you're a model, you know in advance That
They
you have
will
to
ask
run.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, this shoot has nothing to do with
No.
modeling. This is more about like television.
And they were like, "Ooh, Jakara will fall over. We will make a compilation of her falling over with her ass blurs." That's what it was. Yeah, that was fun.
No,
Yeah.
but of course they did that to make it interesting for television. But yeah, to be fair as well, like as a model, you have to be versatile.
That's true. But what I found very rude is that Jay
Ooh.
came in and he said like, Jay Manuel, like, "Oh, Kelly, you won the challenge," which I find very hard to believe. I'm like, I would feel so insecure. A 90-year-old girl, like, thanks, Jay. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I agree. But then again, I'm like, well, that's probably who he is, or
Yeah, he's a little
So-
bit like a little bit nasty.
like I know, like from dance college, there were teachers when someone got a solo, they were like, "You got the solo? Well, okay."
That's true for my academy as well. Someone cropped out from a dance. You're too bad. We just cropped you out. I'm like, well, hard.
Oh no, not even that. But like there were actual people who got solos, and teachers who had to work with them were like, "Yeah,
Like,
I don't really
really?
get why you
You?
have to, but we'll work with you. No worries."
That's true. We got through it as well.
So I think it's just like the.
But it's not on television then.
True.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
wish it was.
But the photo shoot, I don't know. Yaya looks very creative, I wrote down. And Jennipher has no energy.
Yeah.
It's like, with everything she does. No energy at all.
Yeah, I
Same
think
with
I think
Anne.
like during this whole episode, you could just tell like she was over it, and maybe she said she wanted to be here, but you could just you felt in every way that she checked out.
There's no passion, right? Also, when they're judging, it's like, why do you want to be here? Come on, we already went over that. I'm like,
Yeah.
just prove to them, I want to be here because I want to become a model.
Yeah.
Just at least fake it because, yeah, maybe you do want to be there a little bit, but you don't have a passion for it. It's just
Well,
that
that's
you
the
think
thing.
you're pretty and you're there. Right? That's how it looks.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just laughing about something else, like this cheerleader song. Do you think I'm pretty? But oh, I think that I found a song, a cheerleader.
Oh!
Do you need me? Do you think I'm pretty? Do I make?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
sorry, my mind goes different ways. But and he also says, "Do I make you feel like cheating?" Oh my God, why would you put that in a song?
Why would you
But
sing
never
about
mind. Okay,
that?
but we were talking about Jennipher,
Yeah.
and that you can say you want something, but you have to do it as well. Like when you say, "Do we have to get over this again?" Bye, you don't want it. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I hate that. If you
She
like,
dig her own hole in
you-
her
you-
dog.
it's not up to them to make you want it. It's not up to them to put you there. You need to put yourself there. They will not do it for you. If you're not going to do it, who else is going to do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Jennipher, sorry, bye.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like a little bit this group. It feels a little bit. I don't know. There's a lot of tension this season. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure if this is the nicest season to be a contestant in it or something. I don't know why.
think so. I think there's a lot of people already where they knew like you're not going to make it, but you're just here for television.
That's true.
I do feel
Because you
that.
can tell who the favorites of the judges are. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's
Yeah.
it. The judges are very harsh to a few and very complimentive to a few others.
Yeah.
Which makes it a little bit like, ooh, Eva can do no wrong. Yaya can do no wrong. Yet.
I was
It
gonna
will
say.
happen, yeah. It's a little bit like, I don't know. Some people don't get fair chances.
Yeah, but it's
Maybe.
also like I think with this season, it's also like you already knew very quickly who were like the bottom ones, and in other seasons you have a couple, but you didn't
Yeah.
expect them to be. And now it's like because I already know, like for example, that Cassie, Kelly, they're gonna be the first two gone as well, probably.
Yeah.
If
Funny, because you don't remember the order, right? So
No, I have no idea.
but by how it
But like
how
how it looks right now, they will probably be the first ones to leave. And in other seasons, there was like, oh, but it could also be that one. It could also be that one. It could also
Yeah.
be that one. And now it's all like you already know. Like you don't have to watch the next few episodes to know who's going to be leaving.
But do you think, because I remember when we started this podcast, you said like, oh, cycle 3 is my favorite cycle. If you're in it now, like I never know I know what my favorite cycle is, but now watching this, if I compare this to cycle 2, I prefer cycle 2 over this cycle. I don't know why. It feels more chill and
We've only watched like 5 episodes.
yeah,
so I
we're
can't
not that far.
answer
Maybe we have to, maybe at the end of the cycle we have
Yeah.
to check it. Yeah,
We'll come back to that.
we'll come back to it. Okay, judging. Because photo shoot, did you have something at the photo shoot?
No, it was boring.
It
yeah, I'm
was.
sorry.
All the photo shoots this season are
Yeah,
boring. They're super
but it's
short.
It's always the photo session. Like that's what it's about, but it's always the most boring part.
I like it more to see the picture and
Yeah,
judging.
same,
Yeah,
same.
yeah. Okay, let's go to judging. Tyra looks like a Barbie. I wrote down.
Really, I thought her hair was weird.
Yeah, but like
She looked a
ugly
little bit
Barbie.
like a Sweet 16 girl
Yes.
with that dress.
With like the middle part like to the back. Yeah, very early 2000s. But they had a test where they had to work with a male model.
Can we skip that test because it had no It had no.
I don't care about it either.
Yeah, like
yeah.
we've said it before, but no, skip it. It's not interesting.
Let's go to the pictures.
Yes.
Okay, who are your tops? Who had the best photos?
I think Nicole and Amanda.
Nicole and Amanda.
Yeah.
I think Nicole and Yaya.
No, I think Amanda was better than Yaya.
I think so too. I think Nicole was my favorite picture. Was Nicole also your favorite? Or Amanda? Or
both.
Yeah.
But I think Amanda was better than Yaya because I think.
So it's Nicole and Amanda, Yaya for you, or maybe even more people above Yaya.
No. That was it. Yeah, Yaya was my number 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I thought that Amanda, in her clothes, like it was just a little bit like, for example, what Yaya did. It was like a very nice pose, but I'm also like, it's not something that I haven't seen before, which doesn't make it less impressive, but I don't know, it just doesn't blow me away. And with Amanda, it feels more like, oh.
Wait, did you start talking about Nicole or you start talking about Amanda? I thought you were talking about Amanda.
I was talking about Yaya.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Nicole's not like that. Like I wasn't talking about her.
Oh,
I was talking about like the pose that Yaya made, and I was like, it's not too. It's pretty. It's good. It's like she did an amazing job.
Mm-hmm.
But like if I would compare it to Amanda, I'm like that's more interesting to me.
And if you compare Amanda to Nicole, do you remember what your favorite is between those two?
Then I know both. Same.
I think it's the two. And I like the fact because I think Amanda already had her moment to shine. I was happy that also Nicole had now a good picture. But the judges already now also placed her like very low. I don't get it. Because I said, oh, your picture is very good. It's the best one. They don't give her moments.
Yeah, no.
And she will never get it, while she's always one of the good photos.
Yeah, because she's quiet. She's not interesting for
television. No, yeah. But I remember when I also look back on our Instagram, we now post our favorite, and then I listen back what our favorite pictures are. Like almost every week, Nicole is in our top 3.
She's a silent
and Amanda's not. Yeah, she's a silent threat. She's like... Because I think also the future pictures, when she has like the spider picture, I think she's also one of the better ones. But we'll see that later. But yeah, she's a good model, but Amanda's as well. I agree.
Do you know what is? I think Nicole is like. Wait, what was the girl from season 1 who went second? No,
Shandy.
Third. No, season 1.
Elise.
Yes, the smart one.
Yeah,
the doctor one.
Yeah,
she's like this. Only Elise had more to say.
Yeah, that's true. But picture-wise,
picture-wise,
a little bit more high fashion.
Yeah, well, just more model. Like Nicole's an actual model, I think.
I think so too. Short hair, she got and not like a personality girl. True.
Who were your bottoms?
I had 3. Takara, super boring picture actually. My taste. Yeah, she only was standing there. I like the shape of her body, but it's just standing there. Jennipher and Anne.
Oh, I had Kelle. My bottom 2 was Kelle and Jennipher.
Oh, like what the show also actually had. Yeah.
But I also agree with Anne and with Takara that they were also like, nope.
I think maybe Anne looked prettier than Kelle, but I think Kelle at least tried something that gave her the benefit of the doubt. Like Anne, I'm still like, you're still standing there.
But Anne's face was pretty.
Yeah.
The zoom in on Anne's face was good.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with Kelle also on the bottom, but I also was like with Takara, like, whatever.
Yeah, but they need her for the show.
Yeah, I was okay with the bottom 2. I understood the bottom 2.
Yeah.
And I also understood that they kept, because the bottom 2 was Jennipher and Kelle, and I understand that they kept Kelle, A, because she has more potential, I think, than Jennipher, and B, she's better for television.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if she had, Yeah, I think she has more potential. I agree.
I'm more with Jennipher. I will be like, okay, next week she will have another photo.
Yeah,
that will be the case for every week. So just kick her out. Yeah,
yeah. I did find it weird that Nicole was like number 5 or something.
Yeah, she should have been 1 or 2 because Amanda was 1.
Yeah, then Yaya was 2.
Yeah. Yeah, they have their favorites, you can tell. Yeah. Oh, and we haven't talked about Eva. What I liked about Eva this week, because I've never been a big Eva fan, but this week I saw her. That she was sticking up for the photographer or the stylist because they were talking about the hat, and she was like, "Oh yeah, the hat. That was the style they were going for." Because Nigel or whatever was saying like, "Why did they do that?" Blah blah. And she was like sticking, not giving excuses. And I was like, "Okay." And Tyra also applauded her for that, which is fair enough. Yeah.
See, that's why I love her.
Yeah. Now I'm getting more in love with Eva. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, bottom 2, Kelle and Jennipher. I find it quite funny that when they had the judging talk, I don't know if it's funny. Oh, there was only, you can tell that Janice is not a big fan of Takara because she says like, oh, Takara, bad photo. And then Tyra's like, but do you think we should only throw Takara out because she has one bad picture? And Janice is like, yes. Point blank, yes, she has to go out. But she stays every week.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
And then,
if I look back, this was a boring episode.
but I think a few of these episodes, I think I always like it more when less girls are there.
Yeah. And
Because then you will see the personalities.
yeah, and that's also because like in the beginning, like they have to het koren van het kaf scheiden, but that's Dutch. I don't know how to say it in English.
Well, yeah, divide the bad from the goods. Let's put
Yeah,
it that
no,
way.
like taking out the bad seeds or something.
Yeah, that's a good one. Taking out the bad seeds.
And that just takes time.
So you're calling Jennipher a bad seed?
Yes.
Yes. Just wanted point blank. I want a quote for your Instagram. Jennipher's the bad seed.
I'm sorry.
No, I will not do it. Taking out the bad seeds.
So mean. Well, to be fair, like in a way, it's like, yeah, lesson learned from this. You can say you want something, but do your actions also cover what you're saying? And in this case, no.
It's not.
And on that note,
we're going to end this episode.
yes,
You guys keep following us on Instagram, How to Make a Fashion.
we'll see everybody next week or in 2 weeks or whatever. I don't
2
know.
weeks. It's 2 weeks now. It's 2 weeks.
weeks.
We're too busy. We're too busy in our own lives. I'm sorry. Yeah, every
All good.
every fortnight. Is that 2 weeks? Every fortnight. They say it like that, right? Every fortnight an episode.
All good, all good. Well,
Alright.
we're not leaving. We're staying here, but whenever we come back, you'll see us again, and it'll
Yes.
probably be 2 weeks. So see you then. Bye-bye.
See you then. Love ya.
Bye.